Hey guys, Dazzler Magic here. Sorry, sore throat. Obviously it's worse than that. I haven't been making videos for a bit because I've been pretty sick. But there is one thing I wanted to quickly point out. It's just another secret little thing that I'm not sure Wizards meant to do, but if they did, it's pretty evil. So you know how there's 1,000 different versions of every card now? It's, they got the anime edition and the borderless this and that, and then the collector's booster specific, and then, look, you got showcase, you got finish, you've got just the general term premium, then there's some overlap. I've got an idea. Let's call it what every other game calls it, trim. Card trims. Normal trim, other trim. That can mean the border, the ink, the art, anything. The trim. There you go. I solved it. Don't forget to submit my nominations for the Nobel Peace Prize. Anyway, I was going to check, what are the prices on these, because I know it's going to be really funny with, demand going down. Then you got the angry D&D players. Then you got everybody quitting Standard. Then you got everybody who doesn't want to play with poison counters, and that's their final straw, which from what I've heard is a alarmingly high number. Hopefully Firemark Rosewater numbers would be nice. He's the one obsessed with bringing this back. I don't care if his name's on this or not. I didn't even look because I don't care, but it was him. He's been pushing to bring it back since Finn. But if I head on over to Card Kingdom and just say, I just want to see Phyrexia All Will Be One singles. Okay, here we go. Oh, $60 for a Mondrak. That can't be right. Oh, it isn't. It's collector number 23. Oh, that's right. They serialized some of the cards. Which ones are even serialized? I don't remember. I'll have to look. See if I can even find it. Be right back. All I found was other serialized products. Can't find the article. And even the wiki has no idea what's going on. So, cool. Thanks, guys. The word serial or serialized doesn't even show on the entire wiki page. And they have, that is like the central hub for all information about anything. I don't know where they come from. I don't know where they go. I don't know where they come from, Cotton Eye Joe. I had to. So I thought, okay, I've been using Card Kingdom too long. I don't love them. It's just their prices seem to be pretty based, at least back in 4 years ago. Pretty accurate to eBay, couple percent higher, and, good luck finding average singles prices on eBay. They fluctuate while you refresh the page, So I just wanted one place, consistently report prices. So for the entire history of my channel, I've been using them. So I wanted to keep it apples to apples, you know what I mean? Plus, they have good search functions now. It has actually become, and I researched this for quite a while, it is impossible to just say, show me a list of the normal ass cards. They've got the subsort for card, color identity, rarity, type, power, toughness, converted, mana cost, price, oracle text, mana production, but not just show me the normal trim. Just show me the cheapest version of the card. And I'm sure from their point of view, it's, well, just search for the card you're looking for then. But the tabs say singles, foils, sealed, that's it. I'm sure if they added a filter for cut all the special edition BS and just give me the cheapest version of the card, that would very negatively affect their sales. In fact, who the heck goes to the set, sorts by high to low, and then just says, I'm going to buy it. I'm going to buy all the most expensive. If anything, they'll go low to high, and then it's like a protection thing where, oh, well, the showcase frame or the foil is lower than the normal one. Oh, and then somebody will buy it up, and then correct it. And I didn't think they would do that. I suspect a TCG player would do that. And I'm very not familiar with the site. I've never used it. But I didn't immediately see a way in their search to filter out the singles from this set in a way that takes out serialized, takes out, foil, alternate, all this crap. If you want to look for it, type in the card name, buy whatever version you want. Cool. I just want to buy the cheapest one. And of course, I'm being sarcastic. I'm not going to buy anything from this awful set or support Wizards in any way. I really just want to get, if you want to play the cards and play the set, how expensive is it? Let's get rid of all the collector's crap, you know what I mean? All the special trims. But then they wouldn't sell the special trims, which means they wouldn't be able to buy list them, which means the price would go below, and then they'd have to go off-site for the special one. So I see why they're doing it, but the end effect is I'm not able to run an EV calculation on the set to see if it's worth opening. Now, like I hinted at, if you could even call it that, I'm not giving Wizards a penny. They don't deserve it. They ruined the company, they ruined my channel, they ruined the game, they ruined everything. F*** them. They ain't getting a penny out of me for D&D either. So with that being an overriding thing that I would recommend everybody also adopt as a philosophy, even if I wanted to tell you the EV of this set, I wouldn't be able to. Now, there are EV websites out there, but I've watched them on and off, pop up, go away, that kind of stuff. With all these changes, I almost feel bad for them, but even years ago, they were inaccurate. Like, they were counting cards that weren't actually openable in the boosters, and that's before they even invented set boosters. So I can't imagine how inaccurate they are right now. And we don't even know the distribution, rarity, the weights, as you would call it, of the different, like, higher end and alternate cards. And now that there's 6 different versions of some cards, good luck. Good luck figuring out what the EV is. If you find a site giving you those calculations, honestly, I think it's just a lie, because what database are they pulling from? In fact, I'm actually curious if anybody knows, what database are they pulling from with prices, because I already know it's TCG Player, I'm just being sarcastic, where the API has a filter for cut out all the garbage showcase frames and other trims. Because they don't have just simply database fields for that, as far as I know. And like I said, even if we did and you want to add them back in to get the true EV of opening per booster, good luck, we don't know the rarity. Like, they got all these, special anime edition of the cards. Yes, that's a thing in Phyrexia, not kidding. They're in the collector's booster, but they're also in the draft booster. Weird that they have to disclose that legally, and they don't. I checked their page, it's not there last time I checked. Get ready for some European lawsuits. But yeah, I mean, what have they been doing? They've been hiding the MSRP. They no longer have MSRP, so that they could creep up prices or let stores raise and lower based on market, which I'm not opposed to that second part, but creep up prices, no, not cool, not okay. I mean, if you're going to support the lefty Democrat waste money, spend money, print money assholes, then you shouldn't be able to turn around to your own luxury product that nobody needs to live their life and say, oh, we better up it too because of inflation. I wonder what could be causing that. No, you sit there with the same price and you deal with it because you caused this. Just my opinion. But getting rid of MSRPs was like, that was the tipping point. Now nobody knows what anything costs. What does a box cost? Well, you got your local price, you got your online price. Well, that goes up and down. What about pre-order numbers? Well, because of the distributor shakeup that they did a couple years ago, nobody really knows how many boxes they're getting. So everything, I'm not going to go way into the math, but just take my word for it because I used to run a store, that all of this was to up the price artificially, higher than it would normally be in the market. And you might think, oh, but they're letting the market dictate the MSRP. At the end of the day, that's not the effect. Okay, just what information you get when and how people order things, if you actually go down to that level, it was all to raise the price of a box. Now I can't even run an EV calculation to tell you if that price that you can't really get and can't really calculate unless you just go day of to some vendor and try to buy it. I can't even tell you if that's a good price because they've confused it. There is now... oh boy, here we go. 271 cards plus the premium versions, plus the basic lands, which are panorama, plus the Phyrexianized full art basic lands. Then we've got, I guess that's not plus, that's part of the 271, so I don't even know how many cards are in the set. Can't even figure it out. Alternate card frames. Oh, they just mentioned that they exist. I feel bad for people trying to compile this information. Okay, 272 to 276 dark frame treatment. I don't even know what that is. Universal promo pack? What is that? 277 to 281. They don't even, who knows. Bundle promos 282 to 283. Then you got the buy a box card, which is 284. Then you got the black and white Icar showcase frames, which are 285 to 297. Then you got the borderless versions of some cards, 298 to 324. Then you got the 325 to 329, which are the Phyrexian language planeswalkers. And then we got the cards with borderless manga treatment. You thought I was kidding. For select characters and planeswalkers, reimagined as Phyrexians, as a what if. Are 330 to 344. Then you got the oil slick raised foils, which are not the step and complete foils. They're just oil slick raised foils. I think they're textured or something. I don't know. They're probably not legal to play with because they're too thick or a different weight. I'll tell you right now, they don't shuffle properly if they're what I'm thinking, but I ain't gonna get my hands on one because no thanks. Anyway, okay, they're part of the complete bundle. Is that to replace the bundle? I don't even care. 345 to 369 borderless dual lands. What? Are 370 to 374. Extended art cards are 375 to 403. The standard legal jumpstart rares. Yeah, so you got to buy Jumpstart to play Standard now. They tried that with the Gift Pack 2019 and people were pissed. And now they're dipping their toes in that again because they just don't care what the community thinks at this point. Their reputation can't get lower. Anybody's still buying products from them. I almost said people still playing the game. No, go play the game. Just don't buy into their new shit. Pretty simple, really. But yeah, anybody's still buying their stuff at this point. They could, like, murder a puppy live on webcam and you'd probably still buy their stuff. So, whatever. They're just trying to scramble to save all the silver on the Titanic while it goes down. So yeah, Jumpstart, standard legal rares, 404 to 413. The different treatments for just Elish Norn are 414 to 421. How the hell are there that many versions of her? Whatever. And Steppen Complete Foil, which is the stupidest term I've ever heard in my life. All they did is put little hollow symbols when you move it on the foil. Oh boy, 422 to 489. So how many different versions of every given card are there? Well, we don't know what cards for sure are and what. Maybe it's listed somewhere. Maybe people opened it and figured it out. I don't know. I would estimate that there's upwards of 7 versions of cards just by reading through that. And Jumpstart sells like garbage, so they snuck a bunch of standard legal rares in it. And I'm sure they're going to hide behind the defense of, well, they're not competitive. No serious player would need to buy that. And that's what they said about the very heavily played Angel and Phoenix and Dinosaur in the it might have been 2017 gift pack. I don't know. It was a while ago. I got those on clearance and I made bank on them. None of the vendors wanted them, but people wanted the singles, so I just broke them all apart and sold them. Oh, wait, no, the Phoenixes were the garbage one. That's right. I know that because I put a bullet hole through them, signed them, and sent them out to my Patreon supporters. I've been a little angry at Magic for a while. But also, I mean, in that case, you guys just wanted to know if foils would stop a bullet. They did not. Go watch the video. It got shit for views, and I'm pissed. Thank God I have another channel taking off. I ain't going nowhere off this one, but I make content more often for the ones that make money. It's really that simple. As soon as I'm out of debt, I'll give less of a shit, but I also got to fix my roof in my basement. There's 20 grand, and I don't have it. Too much medical debt to pay off first, so yeah, welcome to America. That's why I'm even more pissed than the average person that Wizards completely ruined Magic the Gathering. But like I said, nothing will stop you from playing with the cards and decks and the people that you already have. Just ignore everything. If you can, go play and support your local store in some way or another. But they can't stop you from playing whatever you want. Just ignoring structured play, ignoring F&M, and just play with your friends and having fun because it's a fun game. It's an even more fun game if you tell WOTC, piss off and just make your own ban list and your own legality list and your own formats. I think in the near future, I'm going to cover alternate formats that are fun that you could try with your friends with older cards and stuff. Like Emperor. It is an absolute riot, and I love it, and it's not very serious because it's not very balanced. So if you're going in trying to win at all costs because all you care about is winning, first of all, that's impossible because then you don't have any friends to play with because you're an asshole. And secondly, that's the wrong mindset. The Magic is for having fun. It's not about winning unless you're at a tournament and there's prizes and money on the line. Or if you're an anonymous asshole online on Arena or Magic Online, which is why you should stay away from those. So unless something changes, which it won't, I'm not going to be doing EV, box EV, or value calculations on this channel. Plus, I don't want to give people should you buy it or should you not? The answer is always no in my opinion. I don't care if it's $100 a box and you can get 2 out of it on average. It doesn't matter. There have been some secret layers and some other products, and I know damn well I can flip and I can get them at distributor price to a friend. I'm not touching it. It's not worth it. It's not worth inflating WOTC's sales to make X amount of dollars, X percent by flipping their stuff online. It's just not worth it because that puts money in their pockets, and I'm not willing to do that. I could take that time making those listings to just go down to the Goodwill, buy some stuff, and flip that on eBay. It's a little less money in theory, but it's more reliable, that's for sure. So that's the sad state of things where you can't even tell what's what or what cards are worth or what's supposed to be worth more than what. And because of that, single sellers are overinflating it just to be safe. Even if the demand doesn't say that this showcase frame is 20% more, they're going to sell it for 20% more because they don't like to be out of cards. And if you put it within 3% of the normal one, somebody might buy it just to buy it. Now, nobody touches the foils because those curl. But showcase frame, alternate art, if you get too close, people just buy that out and then it's gone. And then you look like a bad seller because you don't have everything in stock at every time. For the couple people who do want to purposely go out of their way and buy that one version of the card. So that's your update on Phyrexia All Will Be One pricing problems and other assorted problems. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.